we'll have the draft order for the first 24 pick. A couple of housekeeping notes. First Draft is now available Mondays and Thursdays. Wherever you get your podcast, you can watch the live stream on YouTube right now as well. And again, the TV version every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. Let's dive into the first 10 picks. Here you see the order. That was 6 through 10. Here's 1 through 5. That will begin the Chicago Bears. Own the number 1 pick by virtue of a trade last year with the Carolina Panthers. It's the $1 million question. We'll debate it every day between now and the start of the draft.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
Caleb Williams, that's the guy to take. Reset the clock. You draft Caleb Williams number 1. You trade Justin Fields, who did them a favor by looking so good. You needed Justin Fields to look good and show that great promise as a dual threat quarterback. Once they get some help with another receiver with Chicago from Akiva, or help out the defense in terms of the ball back. You added Montez Sweat and another pass rusher.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
Trade Fields and keep us on the line. I would go Caleb Williams. Sensational quarterback 2 years ago. Great Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Be able to recoup a second-round pick by trading down one of those 2 picks, either 8 or 9.
So deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
We have to make this decision right now, right? Because people are asking us now, and they will continue to ask us every day. So Ryan Poles, the Bears GM, either trades Justin Fields or trades the first overall pick, or we just get to draft night and the decision is made at that time. What I will say, though, is that you have to factor in what we just highlighted there. The idea of
a handoff to start the drive to Sims. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side there, Schwartz.
Nobody blocks anybody.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with career touchdown number 75. And the Bisons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Harrison Jr., number 1 overall.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20, about the 21-yard line.
Or for somebody to come surging up. Drake May didn't have that big time here. Go back to, like I say, the Virginia game, the NC State game. can scrutinize all this for Drake.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
If it's a push, if it's an even situation where
Jackson.
Caleb Williams, we don't really know. It's a push.
In practice, you pick that shit off. I need you to pick that shit off in the game.
To be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Three quarterbacks in this class we think are deserving of top 5 selections. Daniels, May, and Williams. There are a lot more teams that need a quarterback, and Justin Fields, at least for next year, is due just $3.2 million. It's a very palatable number for a team to absorb.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
The price is going to skyrocket dramatically, but if you're a believer, that's the kind of risk that you have to take as an NFL.
Here's Jackson.
Here, Mel, very quickly on the Chicago.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
The ball on the 32.
Commanders got picked too? Okay.
Now back to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
I certainly could stick with Drake.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I would take Jaden Daniels.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Jaden Daniels on the fucking Washington Commanders?
For this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. There's Sims on the run. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here.
Where was you throwing the ball at, Cuzzo?
I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Come on, man. God damn it.
could lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
No hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
With Jaden Daniels all over the yard, with Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, if he is brought back, feels to me like there's a lot of potential there for an offensive system predicated.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadows here. You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That's who you would come to, Greg. They would be Justin Herbert.
2nd and 5.
Daniels. Hey, Herb Edwards, who recruited and coached Jay Daniels, and Randall Cunningham. Sounds like Lamar Jackson, but either way, you're talking about great quarterbacks all the way around in terms of the comps for both these quarterbacks. Like I said, the O-line.
To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers.
Come on. Y'all niggas run my plays on me like that shit gonna work.
Bring up 3rd down now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He's got 5 picks in the top 100 this year.
And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Selection the Patriots have had in their franchise history since 1993 when they took Drew Bledsoe, #1 overall, out of Washington State. We're talking 31 years ago. Should the Patriots make it this simple?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Just take
well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. It's awesome. 7 extra days that they got from last time we were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, no, complete. That's Sims. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Josh Allen and Tua. Aaron Rodgers going to play a couple more years. The AFC's loaded.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they got it with a 1st and 10.
To be successful, he needs everything around them to work perfectly. That's not going to be the case in New England for a while. So you look at whoever is left, be it Jay Daniels or Drake May, and that would be the pick at 3 for the New England.
Couldn't agree more, Mel. You just got to take whichever one of those 3 is left over. And I know that people will say, well, you know, teams have a sort of preference.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And
he will find his man short. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
For the Patriots or any other team that's trying to do a similar thing.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's complete. It Sims. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw again.
This kind of cool out of Mel. They're so different.
That's to the
sideline and incomplete.
His awareness in the pocket there. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
Stress the defense when you think you have everybody covered. You think we did a great job.
They'll go for 2. They'll kick the point after.
He can beat you with his legs. And I'll tell you what, he's a great kid. He was roiled in North Carolina.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Obviously, you think about his family, very athletic family. And his kid's been all football, all North Carolina his whole life. So for Drake, if he is the 3rd quarterback, or it's Jaden Daniels. If you're New England, I go back to. You go back to Baker, right? Arnold, then Josh Allen. You go to Burrow, Tua, then Justin Herbert. You go to Eli Rivers, and then Ben Roethlisberger. I can give you a lot of lists of past drafts where that 3rd quarterback was really, really good. Who did you settle for?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Not a bad thing, and in this draft, I don't think you're settling. You're getting a quarterback that basically we're splitting.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
And my bet would be that they would have taken Bryce Young. They probably feel pretty good about the deal they did not make now with C.J. Stroud, obviously, as one of the great young quarterbacks in all football. They've got 3 quarterbacks on board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given it 2 straight. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try to buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick him with a safety.
This will be taken at the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Sims. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 39 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Let's go now.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He gets it to Sims, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Got it. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews.
That's a killer, no joke.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
I wonder if Zion, the chair, is watching.
Good plays.
He always watching.
On the move on 1st down.
Ooh, the Eagles cooking. Okay, Wally.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
I think I got my dad.
You do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So
I think it was
nice
2
job
touchdowns.
focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There's really no reason
fuck
to change
me.
what they...
That was my bad.
For him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark.
Playing around.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. 20, 10.
That's not Greg Newsome. Nigga got 99 men. And get left.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Sims. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd down and 6 now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got an open man.
Come on with that corny ass juke move.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. Inside the 5 here.
Stay in bounds, bro.
Right at the 3. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2nd and 2.
Open every time. He just leaving it open. Worried about other niggas.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bisons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not very much as he's marked down officially.
I'm at what, 16 and still don't got the fucking full momentum? Sheesh.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, shit. Okay, Wally.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man is Duvernay. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it.
Wiley cooking.
For the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Harris Johnson Jr. Or would you go a different direction after that kick?
I ain't gonna see it.
Their draft order now sits now.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Does that mean that they are taking Marvin Harrison Jr. and keeping him on the
now
first
it's
flight
Jackson.
to Arizona to pair with Kyler Murray and his
Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. And sometimes you do like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So that's your left tackle position on that offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Who from Penn State. Both very attractive options at that point. You could get a 26 and 35. The 26, you could look to keep an Arizona
Jackson now.
In state, go with Jordan Morgan, left tackle out of Arizona.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Number 1 receiver, Marvin Harrison Jr. The way we have it shaking down now, will be there at 4. I think you take him. You get the second best player on my board at 4. And you get a dynamic player to help out Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr., who, by the way, is a nightmare to match up with.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I scouted them at Syracuse. I had him at the Hula Bowl back in the 90s. This kid, equally as business-like as is that. He's
final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
He's going to be tremendous.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
I was about to say.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Shit, they might take Marvin Harrison at 1. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah, Mel, it's interesting. It's sort of like the decision that the Bengals faced a handful of years ago, 3 years ago now, with Jamar Chase versus Penei Sewell at pick number 5. Do you take a left tackle and Sewell, who could have become a right tackle, and of course now one of the best players in the NFL, or do you take the difference maker, wide receiver, who of course was Jamar Chase, who has been one of the best players in the NFL?
Welcome back, Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
That could be the case. Arizona, a reminder, you keep your reference at pick 26. That's from the Texans, the trade that was made during the draft last year. So they have 4, 26. It could go all the way to 32. The Texans win the Super Bowl this year, and then 35, which is their own pick. So part of the dynamic is going to be, do you think that Marvin Harrison...
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Then Joe Alt.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
As noted, wide receiver depth is very, very strong this season. The Cardinals have a good problem on their hands, though, Mel. They are debating between an excellent wide receiver and an excellent left tackle. There's no other direction you would go here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several
Bro,
times.
you about to get cut. Catch the ball. God damn.
Come back out with that news.
I'm about to see how many drops you got here, because I'm about to change your ass.
Complete pass. Here they go again.
Seriously.
10 from the 25.
To the success of your football team down the road. So with this, you got to give them these guys
to throw.
for a reason.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him here. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Sometimes even the second day of the NFL draft. So we have 3 quarterbacks.
They'll look to throw here.
I think the
Thank you. You catching that shit.
It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
That includes the first pick for whoever is the new general manager.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
All right, back here on first draft, Mel Kiper Jr. live in field
They'll
games.
set up to throw.
This time.
He rifles one, and that's going to be
Come on.
intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson.
Defensive
They
pass
take this
interference.
across midfield and inside the 45.
God damn. He's got 95 speed.
There is zero debate about their quarterback. With Justin Herbert entrenched for the long term, which direction should the
Fucking up my stats.
Well, Justin Herbert field, and I think you look at this spot, a variety of opportunities here to solidify and spots you could go to. First of all, the right tackle position. Okay? Second, once you go off the left tackle, old-fashioned who's the right tackle.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Pass the try. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was forward as the play broke down. Didn't force the throw. And in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's now time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Sitting there as well. So do you take Bowers? Do you take Bo Doomsday or Neighbors? Do you take Alper Fashanu? Right now, the decision is a
2nd and 8.
First 4, we can pretty much figure it out. He's like at 5, good luck right now.
Yeah, Mel, I'd say this about
Jackson
the GM.
from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
The GM,
He's taken down.
Why is Hubbard out there?
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
What the fuck is going on?
Organizational reboot on the salary cap. And then at the same time, you have Justin Herbert, who by himself should make you a pretty good football
What
team.
the fuck?
Let me read you the salary cap charges for Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, with the Chargers currently projected
What the
to
fuck?
be
Why is he out there?
$45 million over the cap.
Quarterbacks, you get
That's somebody else said.
they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the
They just drafted a receiver number 1. Why would they fucking draft another
losing
receiver?
yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out
That
of.
season, which is why the wide receiver to me feels like such a screaming proposition for the Chargers at pick number 5, because Malik Neighbors could be your wide receiver 1 right away, even if it feels like Keenan Allen.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
He has been for a long time. I'll continue to say it about Malik Neighbors. Maybe I have an LSU thing this year.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Defensive disrespect is real right here. So let's go to pick number 2.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
For the New York Giants and the 5 teams ahead of us. The Giants
Now Jackson.
have Daniel Jones under contract.
And it's incomplete. They can
That nigga a fucking bum.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And
That's the wide receiver my ass.
switches hands.
Obviously, the 3 being off the board, you're talking about the likes of Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix, etc. Should the Giants consider a quarterback right now?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
You lucky, nigga.
Goes through this says, even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. The interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
All my money in the sportsbooks to making over six figures year in and year out.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, second and 10.
120% winning this method that I'm about to share with you. And it's not just me getting these types of results.
To throw.
So here's what.
And that's complete. It's Sims. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
6'3", added weight to that frame this year. Tremendous catch radius, great hands, great natural pass catcher. I think about
they go play action here on first down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Why is your wind-up so slow? Look at way.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now,
Like, come on, bro.
pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Y'all killing me with these kicks, bro. Like, throw the ball. Throw it to the outside. Fuck.
Wideout, because their best option right now coming into this past season was thought to be Darren Waller, and then he
This nigga's not even fucking fast.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5.
Hey,
And now this
fuck
is
out of here.
intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now the defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They got to see if they can stop the score.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal.
Bro, you getting cut. Like, what the fuck?
Not happening. That has to be what they're thinking right now.
How many times you gonna drop the fucking ball?
Instead, there's a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
You take the O-lineman, you take the receiver, they go with Shane.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Sims. And he will take this one in.
Fucking up my stats, bro. Stop dropping the fucking ball.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Has a chance this year to kind of revert back to the form he showed 2 seasons ago. We're talking about last year.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Around him is a reason why we're talking about Daniel Jones now, is making an issue.
This fielded right at the goal line.
That didn't live up to their end of the bargain.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Holding on to mistakes for too long also gets you fired. A guy like Evan Neal may not be long for a starting right tackle job in the NFL. Maybe you try him at guard. Maybe you see whether that experiment works. If not,
the Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to...
This nigga catches the fucking ball. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Lamar changing the look. Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
2 offensive linemen and a receiver. 4.
So now then, the big play has it all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right.
He wide open. Fuck. I saw it too. I knew that shit was going to take too long to get there.
He's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run.
Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, 28 yards. And the Bisons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Coming up, the trickiest selection that we've had to debate so far.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They need to get pick 8 for fucking Justin Fields.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'm thinking about Justin Fields here. If he's going to be traded, I'm going to be the first one into the mix here with the Atlanta Falcons. High school, think about going to Georgia, where he went to Ohio State. He showed this year he can be an outstanding quarterback. That's a tough decision.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I got the fucking momentum. Can the fucking momentum help me like it help these other niggas? Fuck.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Jackson on second down.
If he would have caught that shit.
And their struggles continue here. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Letting run go deep for the end zone. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws.
Bro, you had quick draw on.
Incomplete.
Throw the fucking ball.
Pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
about receiver Mitchell, certainly from Texas. Xavier Worthy from Texas, really good player. So getting a wide receiver at some point, whether it's at 9 or down, would be in the park. The nifty 9 is
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Big issue. When you think about healthy 10-minute settle, right?
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Jackson now. And now here's another interception. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Forced out to his left. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
When you look at the tight end, he gets pushed down just a bit. Even to this point, for an Aaron Rodgers,
now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative.
I got all the momentum, can't catch the fucking pass.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That is caught, and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson on first down.
So tough face off, complete to Dobbins.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense?
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Will be better. I've got to go drink 94 gallons of tea, take 1 million thrill lozenges, and do whatever it takes. Mel Kiper Jr. carried the show today, as you probably will. Every other episode, you are the best, my friend. We'll talk to you all again.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game.
Come on, bro. This nigga's at 88 speed.
Worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because
I swear these
otherwise, you need to
abilities
get
saving
him
him.
out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Bullshit.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the